And now, a conversation piece. This is The Rundown.
Welcome back to The Rundown, folks, and today we're continuing our discussion about the Suicide Squad movie. The last time I talked about Suicide Squad for you guys was all the way back in 2014 when we have just heard about it with, of course, the cast and all that stuff. So, it's time to bring you part 2 of this with a snazzy, cool little trailer that was leaked over at Comic-Con, and then it was properly released because they were upset that people leaked it. And honestly, if you're upset about that, you need to get with the program. I think by 2015, you should, even if it's a con, you should stream it for everybody there, and then like a few days later, bam, here's the trailer for everybody else. I think we're at a modern age. I know you want to reward people for being there at your Comic-Con, but whatever, man. I'm just glad we got to see something out of it. Obviously, it's not a full-fledged trailer. It's more like a sneak peek made into a trailer. So, we're still a couple months away from that. At least less than a year. So, I'm glad about that. Filming's already done, so we know a lot of details about the Suicide Squad movie. Last time on our previous episode, I don't know if you want to check it out or not, I talked about the casting, so I'm just going to run by him pretty quickly. Will Smith as Deadshot. We've seen him in civilian clothing and in action as Floyd Lawton, and I just think he looks amazing. I have no issues with it. I know people are upset with the race card, and it's Floyd's supposed to be white, yada yada, but I sincerely don't think it's gonna hurt Floyd's status, because I think Will Smith is a capable actor. He's proven himself many years ago that he can handle these sorts of roles, and I think he's gonna bring a fresh new twist to a character. And honestly, it's the first time we're seeing him in a live action movie. Yes, we saw him in Arrow and in animated movies and TV shows, but this is the first time he's getting that spotlight. And I think Will has that charisma to bring you this evil person that's not so evil per se. He's just doing evil things, and you can sympathize with him, especially what happens with him and his family and all that stuff. So I think he brings that charm that a lot of people like about Floyd or Deadshot, aka Deadshot. Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag. Obviously, originally it was going to be Tom Hardy playing the role. He later dropped it because of scheduling conflicts, and I suspect he knew right away that Jared Leto was going to take the spotlight, and Will Smith. So, and honestly, Rick Flag is essential to the Suicide Squad lore, in my opinion. However, he is not that important to mainstream America, who's never heard of the Suicide Squad to begin with. So I think Joel can do an awesome job. Hopefully he surprises a lot of people, but I don't think his role will be that huge in comparison to the other characters. Jai Courtney. I think Jai Courtney could be the trump card aside from Jared Leto and all that stuff. I think Jai Courtney could be a breakout character, of course, playing Boomerang. Could be a breakout star in this. He's already famous enough, but I think I have a hunch that he could bring something special to Boomerang. I don't know. Cara Delevingne as Enchantress. Right away, with Enchantress in the Suicide Squad, you can introduce the magical side and paranormal side, I guess, to the DC Extended Universe. And that's one of the things I like so far of the DC Extended Universe, that right out of the gate, you're introducing a lot of concepts mixed together. So when the real heavy hitters, in this case, since we're talking magic, when the Shazam movie comes out, people are already accustomed to the DC world having magical elements and not having to introduce them later with Shazam at the beginning of the movie, yada yada. So I think it's pretty cool, and I'd like that Enchantress is there to fill that gap. Adewale Akinoue Ajabe, I hope I got that right. I'm so sorry. Killer Croc, he's one of my favorite Batman baddies, so I'm really pumped to see him And yes, straight up, to me, it looks like Arkham Origins Killer Croc, which is a really cool way to do it. I don't mind it at all, with the reptilian skin and deformities and all that stuff. So it reminds me of sort of those freak show characters where there's like deformed, and then you have characters that split their tongues so they could be reptilian-like or whatever. So I don't know, just as long as he is like the brute of the group and has a couple minutes of screen time, I'm happy. I think they did a really cool take on Killer Croc instead of going overboard with like a giant reptilian monster. Slipknot and El Diablo, played by Adam Beach and Jay Hernandez, respectively. Yeah, they're to me they're D and C listers in my opinion. Yeah, what part of this charm of the Suicide Squad is that you get constant rotation of characters. They're just filler to me. I'm sorry, but I hope they're good as well. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, I think that's just perfect casting in my opinion, and I think she can bring that badass nature of the Wall, and she's pumped about it. We're pumped about it. You should be pumped as well. I think she'll kick ass. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I know some hardcore Harley Quinn fans were upset with the look of the character, but let's face it, it just does not go with that gritty real world look. If you go with the original costume, or even if you go with more recent additions. So that street punk look that she's got with the different colored hair and the baseball bat and all that stuff, to me, I think they did a good job, in my opinion. I think you're giving new life to Harley, but in a way where it's not so, well, that's different. No, it seems like something she would naturally do in a modern setting. That's just my opinion. I think she will be a fan favorite. She already is, based on all the constant fan art and the trailer reactions and all that stuff. So I think she'll do a kick-ass job. And same, of course, with Jared Leto, which is the main Suicide Squad discussion. Because let's face it, when you're going to present the Joker, especially after The Dark Knight, you take notice. Because it's one of the best villains of all time, right? It's one of the fan favorite villains of any medium. People are fans of this character. And I am too, to some extent. I'm not a huge Joker fan like some of my friends, but I think Jared is such an amazing and versatile actor. I have no doubt he will do a fantastic job of bringing a comic booky but real take on Joker. And obviously you see that with his voice. I think like what little we've heard of the Joker so far, it's really fun. It's an amalgamation of everything we've heard before in a cool, interesting, and fun way. Now, the whole thing with the look, the tattoos and the grills and the whatevers, personally, I would not want that damage tattoo on the forehead. I don't mind tattoos. I don't know. It's very uncharacteristic of the Joker to sit in a parlor and get tattoos like that. So there must be a reason why they're there, because tattoo means something. It's a symbol. It's something you're transmitting. It's something you want your audience, your people to know about and see. So there is, by definition, a meaning behind everything inked up in his body. However, the forehead thing, I'm not a fan of, but I can overlook it because, you know, characters can't stay stale, I guess. I mean, they should, because they're beloved characters and you want to see their best representation on film, but I'm willing to accept the fact that this is a completely new take, and listen, we're probably going to get an explanation. We're probably going to get a younger looking Joker with Jared in that solo Batman movie that will eventually happen with Ben Affleck. And maybe we won't see him with the tattoos. I don't know the time frame of the Suicide Squad movie. I think it's set between Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman. I might be wrong with that. I don't know. You correct me if I'm wrong. So, I don't know. Plus, there's like freaking laser surgery. What if he's trolling people and it's just removable ink? There's so many ways you could do this. that it's just a little weird to see such a huge freak out over this. But I get it. I get why people would be upset with the tattoo, because I'm not a fan of it as well. One of the things I did like is the whole thing with the grills. Obviously, he's going to take a beating from Batman. So eventually, you're going to need something to help your teeth. So I don't know. I love the fact that right out of the gate we're getting a huge, and honestly, you can't have a Suicide Squad movie and have Joker in it without some type of reference, mention, or cameo of the big bad bat. The fact that we're getting Batman is just fantastic. I would have not wanted this to come out. I would have been happier to have seen it in when I was watching the movie and seeing Batman there in a surprise appearance. Well, we already know he's there. He filmed, Ben Affleck filmed some scenes, a car chase and all that stuff. So I'm thinking it's more of a flashback sequence, right? I'm thinking we're going to watch one of the many captures of the Joker by the Batman. This time Harley Quinn included. I think they're going to be a dynamic couple, by the way. What do I think of the movie so far? I think it's going to rock. I think it's going to be a most interesting take on a heist, Dirty Dozen style villains movie. I think Suicide Squad could really bring something new to the genre of superhero movies, especially because you're doing a villains movie together. Obviously, some of them are going to have some hero qualities to them. I would have picked a completely different roster, but I'm happy with what we're getting with Boomerang and Deadshot, Harley Quinn. I'm surprised to see Joker there. I don't think he'll be part of the Suicide Squad. I just think he'll be either the antagonist or the main mission of the squad. One of the things I would like to finish off with this little discussion, this stupid rumor about Joker being Jason Todd. I'm sorry. No. And like people pointing out that one of his tattoos looks like a bird. Here's the thing though. I think it would be, and you saw that with the Batman vs. Superman trailer, or the trailer with the Easter egg, where you see the Robin suit all graffitied up. Haha, joke's on you. Exactly. I think Joker would like to troll Batman with tattoos reminiscent of a Robin with obviously Jason Todd. Now, in my opinion, what I would do is this Joker's more of the Grant Morrison type. He is more of an anarchist, in my opinion, or a composite of everything that's been done before with the character. If you're going to do a solo Batman movie with Joker, now that we've got so many wild rumors of Jason Todd and Robin and all that stuff, I think you should go ahead and adapt Under the Red Hood. That's just my opinion for now. I don't know about you guys. Tell me what you think. Do you like the Suicide Squad trailer? Do you approve of the casting choice? What do you think of Joker? Any ideas, any theories? Write them down below, and let's get some feedback going. As always, guys, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter. You can like and subscribe to our videos here on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me anywhere else in between. Just type A Week in Geekdom, and I'm there for you guys. You can follow me on Periscope, periscope.tv/A Week in Geekdom, or just download the app on your mobile phone or tablet, and you can follow me there, and we can chat and live stream stuff together. I do have some interesting stuff for you guys in the near future. So until then, I've been your host, Giovanni Menendez, for another exciting episode here at the Rundown on A Week in Geekdom, and I will see all of you at a later time. Thank you for tuning in to another installment. You can keep the conversation going through your favorite social media platform. You can like and subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, like our fan page on Facebook, and favorite our pics on Instagram. You can also write to us for feedback, suggestions, and such via aweekingeekdom@gmail.com. Until next time.